Imagine standing in a crowded square in 1492 Florence. People hustle about amid shadows of violence, fear, and superstition. Suddenly, a quiet shift begins. Fewer murders, less war, more justice. How did humanity, grappling with brutality for millennia, start to turn towards peace? What hidden forces nudged our darkest instincts into light? Let's unwrap this puzzle with Jason Baldinger's The Better Angels of Our Nature. Violence feels woven into human nature, right? But Baldinger shows violence has actually plummeted over centuries. Let's look how brutal eras gave way to gentler ones. In medieval England, records show a homicide rate over 35 per 100,000 people annually, 10 times higher than modern Britain. In contrast, by the 20th century, this rate dropped drastically. These numbers don't come from dusty archives alone, but from painstaking analysis of court records and chronicles. It's a real, measurable plunge in everyday violence. Baldinger leans on philosopher Thomas Hobbes' idea of the Leviathan, a powerful state that holds a monopoly on violence, like a referee in a brutal fight. Imagine wandering into a cage match. Without a referee, chaos reigns. But with one, fighters start to hold back. That's how laws and governments gradually rewired society's harsh self-defense instincts into structured peace. This decline flips the switch on our story of human nature. Instead of carnivorous beasts, better angels, empathy, reason, cooperation take front stage. It's like suddenly realizing your neighbor, once a stranger or threat, is someone you share a garden with. This redefines how humans relate, breaking cycles of fear and retaliation. If violence drops, what sparks peace instead? Baldinger digs into empathy's surprising rise, a skill that evolved and spread like wildfire, shifting how we handle conflict. Baldinger recounts how ancient storytellers gathered crowds, sharing tales of faraway lands and people. These stories, once just entertainment, became empathy training wheels, letting listeners live others' lives vicariously. This sparks a remarkable insight. Empathy isn't just emotion. It's a muscle we can exercise, grow, and pass down. Think of empathy expanding like ripples in a pond. Early humans treated only tribe members kindly, but over time those circles of care widened, from village to nation, even to strangers abroad. This isn't some abstract ideal. It's a social mechanism rewiring us from us versus them to we, breaking centuries of tribal hostility. Neuroscience backs this up. Cultural norms, education, and art don't just shape ideas. They literally sculpt our brains, wiring towards compassion and cooperation. Baldinger reveals how cooperation became evolutionary superstar, creating communities that survived and thrived when rivals stumbled. Our brains still light up for threats. Peace isn't our natural default, yet history shows it prevails. How? Baldinger uncovers the paradox behind why peace feels hard but wins. Our amygdala, that ancient fire alarm, flips at threats. The brain's reflex is fight or flight, not handshake. Baldinger explains how this wired response made humans hyper-alert to danger for survival in hostile environments, so violence feels natural, even seductive. Yet social norms act like invisible banks, depositing rewards when you act kindly, withdrawing when you harm. Imagine playing a game with strict rules where cooperation scores points. Over time, these kindness credits motivate peaceful behavior, balancing our primal urges with modern rewards. Today, the better angels of our nature win because peaceful societies foster innovation, health, and trust, priceless currencies in a connected world. Baldinger's big insight: tough times awaken savage instincts, but culture, laws, and empathy push us back towards peace. It's messy, fragile, but relentlessly hopeful. Back in Florence's bustling square, violence isn't vanished but transformed by better angels working quietly beneath the surface. It's not magic but a process. Empathy growing, laws shaping, social norms tuning us towards cooperation. Next time you face conflict, try this. Listen beyond fear and imagine the better angel in your neighbor. That's where change quietly begins. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.